Okay. And it probably will ask you to okay it. You know, that's okay because we're all busy. So, but thank you so much for bringing everybody together. I'm going to try to make this real quick because I know it's Saturday and we want to get out and do stuff. So we're just going to get started. Now, today we are doing 3 things. We're going to be doing the charcoal masking. We're going to do an hydrogel eye patch, and we're going to do satin hands on our hands. So it's going to go pretty fast, but this is just kind of some of those extra little perks that help kind of pamper us a little bit. We're not going to be doing the full washing of the face and moisturizing and all of that. That being said, I always have to make the pitch or plug or whatever that you want to wash your face at least twice a day if you can, and at least with a cleanser and a moisturizer, whatever brand you use, whether it's Mary Kay, Monet, whatever it is. But it's really important to clean that face because you're getting benefits there. And then these extra little pieces are going to enhance that benefit. So I've already washed my face, but just remember that these don't replace you just getting a normal routine of cleansing and moisturizing. Okay, so that being said, I've done my job. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the charcoal mask. Actually, let's do the hydrogel patches first. Now, these 2 products that we're going to do, the hydrogel patches and the charcoal mask, you're going to leave on the patches about 20 minutes, the mask 10 to 20 minutes, just depending on how long you want to pamper yourself. So I like to do these first so then we can let them sit and dry and do their magic while we do our hands. So you guys can open your packet. Yolanda, if you want to just watch, that's fine. But yeah, this is the patches, and you'll see when you open it, it looks like kind of like a jelly inside. Let me see if I can show you better.
It's these patches here, right?
Yes, yeah. So when you tonight, if you feel like you want to give them a try, you know, you're going to just open them up, and you're going to see 2 little patches in there. It's going to be in a jelly little substance like this, and that's all the good stuff. That's the minerals, the vitamins, everything that we're putting in. And what these are good for is to help with puffiness of the eye and really to hydrate that eye.
You didn't give me a whole case of it then.
You know what? A lot of my working women and moms love these because we're tired, right? And we get puffy and all that. So these are amazing. And I almost equate this to when they put the cucumbers on your eyes at the spa. So this is our cucumber, okay? So you're going to have a little spatula if you actually get it. For you, they'll just be in there. Yeah. And you'll just pull one up. And there is a right and a wrong way to put these on. But if you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. So don't forget about it.
As long as you get rid of puffs. That's all.
Whatever, just get it on there. So you got the big end here. I'm going to put that under my eye, just right underneath.
Oh, I wasn't about to go that way.
See? Okay. And it's all good. Now you're just going to put that on and it'll stick. So you're just going to leave it. And then you'll put the other one on the other eye. Now, what's really cool about these, I have a little cheat sheet that I can send you guys if you're interested. But these don't have to just go on your eyes, right? They're conditioning, they're putting vitamins in, and they're moisturizing. They could go on crow's feet. They could go on the lines up here.
Oh.
Here, the jowls.
Oh.
Anywhere, right? They're designed for the eye. Right. We have a lot of little cheats you can use these for. So it's really nice.
Brandi, what you doing?
I don't know.
It doesn't have to look beautiful. You got it.
You try to put it, just slap it on there, girl.
I just know that when I wake up in the morning and I see, like, I'm just like, something has to give right here. I don't know what is happening.
Yeah, right? Well, and that's the easiest part of the face to kind of, you know what? I might have put it on the wrong way. See it? Even I did it. Wait.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, I did. Brandi,
which way?
Turn it around.
Twirl it around.
Turn around, girl. So once I looked in the mirror, I was like, wait, that's wrong.
Well, that's all right. We're going to look.
Hey, you know what? You too.
Okay. About a curve right up.
You too can be a Mary Kay beauty consultant, right? Because
right. All right. Yolanda,
as long as we get it there, that's all.
Yolanda, make sure we're doing it right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, keep it straight, Yolanda. Come on now. Oh, see,
okay, y'all doing good.
Okay, now.
I don't know. Don't go by me.
Now, that's really important, ladies. Anytime we're using anything under that under eye area, it's designed for the eye. And that is because that is the thinnest skin in our body, on our face. And that's why we see the most aging there first, right? It's thin, we're pulling on it, we're putting our makeup on, we're doing everything. And if you use products that aren't designed for the eye in that like little orbital area, it's gonna pull on it, it's not gonna be made for it, and you're gonna actually age yourself more. So it's really important.
Also, I use like 2 cold spoons to
Yes.
Oh, like the stones.
Yes,
that people
yes.
do, the stones.
And, you know, it's what's interesting too is we have an eye cream in our repair line, and it's got this little metal piece at the tip. And it always reminds me of when you see a boxing match, you know how when the guys get their eyes real swollen, they put that metal thing on them.
Right.
It's to reduce the swelling. And so and so I'm like, I feel like a little boxer here when I'm using my eye cream because it's got that little piece on there. But
I didn't know that.
yeah, that cold metal. And what's cool about these, that coolness is really nice and soothing. You can put these in the fridge. And then when you put them on, it'll be cool with that jelly. Yeah. So that's another way if you like that cooling sensation, Yolanda, that's a really great thing to do with these. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and mask. So we've got our eyes here. So we're going to mask everywhere else. We're just going to keep it out of this area. So nothing below your eyebrow. And obviously you're going to go around your patch. I have a silicone applicator that I use for my masking. Is it necessary? No, but it's helpful. And I'm going to tell you why. When you use your fingers, I'm going to show you the difference. And the cool thing about our bottles, like this, if you see this is a full-size bottle of mask. They're flexi.
Is that the charcoal mask?
Yes, this is the charcoal mask. So I'm super cheap and I want every last ounce of mask out of this. You can put one of those toothpaste things on here and push it all the way up. Or roll it. So these are really nice that they're flexible. Okay, so if I put it on with my finger, one, it's a little messy, but that's okay. But kind of see how it's streaky, it goes on, takes a little work to get it on, but still, it's fine. We use the brush, it's just a little hint.
I think I have one of those somewhere.
It just spreads a lot smoother. See how I'm being able to take it a lot farther? And so that's going to make your product last longer because you're not using as much.
I have never done a charcoal mask ever.
Oh, well, here you go. So the nice thing about this, like I said before, it does have activated charcoal in it. So the point of that is that activated charcoal, think about, I know this sounds gross, but like they talk about using charcoal, like if you get sick, right? Use the charcoal to pull that poison or whatever you're trying to do. Well, it's going to pull impurity. That's what activated charcoal does. So when you're putting it on your face, you're pulling the impurity. Oh, right. Slap it back on.
I'm only going to have a half of a
That's okay, because when we're done, we're going to tap it in all over. So we're okay. But it's going to pull that impurity out of our skin and bring it to the surface so we can just wipe it away.
Oh, okay.
So you're probably smelling that peppermint a little bit.
Yeah, it smells familiar. I'm trying to think of why do I know this smell? I don't know. I can feel the cooling though a little bit.
Yes, it's very cooling. You know, I haven't tried putting this in the fridge. I would think it would make it a little too thick though, but I almost want to because that would be even nice to have a little cooling sensation. So you're gonna make yourself a raccoon. Oh, and I took my patch off. That was nice.
Yeah, it's why I said I get allergic to a lot because I used to use this mint julep or something they used to sell in Walgreens. And that was made for the face to clean the pores and all like that, and it worked good for me. But after a while, it started irritating my skin, the mint in it, so I couldn't use it anymore.
Couldn't use it. So one thing that I always like people to know when you're using Mary Kay, unfortunately, when you get stuff at Walgreens or anything, it probably can work. But the problem is if it does start having an irritation or whatever, you have no one to talk to and you can't take it back. They're like, you opened it, it's yours. Congratulations.
But it's still come in handy because when I get a pimple, I'll put it on there.
Pop it on there. There you go. There you go. Well, the cool thing is if you ever do decide to try something with us and you're not sure, you're like, I don't know, my skin's sensitive, but you're like, I really want to give it a try. Remember, everything with us is 100% guaranteed. So if you don't like it for any reason, even if you just don't like the look of it, I don't care what the reason is, you can bring it back to me and I'll get you either something else or you get your money back.
Okay.
So never keep something you don't like because you're my walking billboard. If you're not happy, you're going to tell everybody, right? That's what we do as women, right? So let me know if you ever get something and you're just not happy with it. That's totally fine. Okay. So yeah, you can feel that mint working in there a little bit, that peppermint. And again, that's just pulling those impurities out. Now you're going to see it's kind of dark gray right now. Oh, I missed a spot. That's going to change color as it dries. And that's kind of how you know you can take it off.
Oh, okay.
About 10 to 15 minutes, just depending on how much you want to do. But it's going to pull those impurities to the surface. It's going to clean out those pores. And then it's going to leave a nice layer so that you can then use your moisturizer, any serums, and it's really going to get into the pores where they need to go.
So now, if you were going to do like a scrub, because twice a week I do a scrub, do you do the scrub the same day?
I would tend not to. No, now if it's a scrub that you're only allowed to use like once or twice a week, I would probably not mask that day. Maybe alternate your days. Now this is very cooling. It's not like you're going to be scrubbing twice, but you're already kind of working the skin a little bit. Give it a breath and then do your masking. And that's a great question because we have like microdermabrasion. I won't do it on the same day.
Okay.
So that's a great question. What was I going to tell you? Oh, so you ladies know how your pores work, right? They're like a V. And so the reason we sometimes get the breakouts and everything is because that dirt and the gunk and makeup and all that kind of gets down in that V and just keeps building up to the top. So this is going to help kind of pull that out of there so that your V is then able to start to close back up to regular size because it will get bigger. And that's why we see more breaking out and all that. So we want to let that out so we can let the pore resume its shape. So that's really, yes.
What was I gonna say? So you know how like the Biore strip, when you put that on your nose and then you see and you peel it off, does it do that? Like make stuff like come out of your skin or like visibly you'll start to see stuff come out?
It depends on how oily your skin is. Now for me, do I ever see like chunks of gunk come out of my skin? No, but that being said, my director, who's very oily skinned, said she can actually see like little, I don't want to say blotches, but like little stuff coming to the surface. And she wipes it away. So I think it really depends on how big your pores are, how oily you are, that kind of thing. You're not gonna now with the strips. I'm wondering how much skin you're pulling out with.
Yeah, I always.
So it's not going to be like you're going to see all this massive gunk and you're going to be like, oh my God. But if you have oilier skin or a lot of dirt and debris in the pores, you might see like some just surface stuff coming and just wipe that away.
Okay.
So yeah, it's possible. I know when she mentioned it to me, I was like, I never see stuff, but then I realized she's very oily. She's always had acne issues and all of that. And so when she's doing it, she's really cleaning those pores out.
Okay. Yeah. I have like normal to combo. So sometimes the oiliness is like right here.
In your T-zone.
Yeah, sometimes, but then for the most part, I don't have that issue. So
yeah. So you'll probably be pulling stuff out, but it may not be visible where you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And you're going to be washing it away with water. So it's not like it's going to peel off. You would see what's underneath. So I mean, it's very possible we're just washing it away and not seeing it. So yeah. Okay, so now while this is drying, we are going to go ahead and do our hands. So if you haven't seen it before and you guys have your little bags, this is our satin hands. And I believe you guys got white tea and citrus scents, correct? Okay, so we have that available, but we also have fragrance free. If you have a little bit of a sensitivity to the scent, we have a fragrance free version as well, which is what I'm going to be using.
With these bricks, I need whatever I can get.
Well, you know what, with the smoother the hand softener and the scrub are going to be what really make the hands awesome. And then your lotion's just for fun. So, and the smelly. So we got you hooked up. Okay. So this is the hand softener. Now this is the first thing that we're going to do. And that what it's going to do is it's going to feel like a really thick Vaseline, but it's going to nourish the hands and soften them to get ready for a nice, good scrub. So all you're going to do, and you're not going to find you need a lot. In fact, let me show you how much I use. This might be too much, but that's about how much I use.
That's probably, I need probably more than that.
You can use as much as you want, but it's going to feel nice and slimy when you put it on. So just rub that into your hand.
Protection softener, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you're going to rub that in nice to your hands. Now, ladies, think about when you're doing this on your hands, how it feel on your feet. And then tonight, go give yourself a pedicure because it feels good. The only thing I ever warn people on their feet is when you're using the scrub, be careful around the sensitive part of your foot, right? You don't want to scrub so hard that you're cutting your foot. Okay. I've had that happen. I was like, oh, I'm going to get and scrub it and it's going to be all, and then I like break my skin. So just be careful on your sensitive feet. But this is just going to be really nice and soothing. It's going to get, if you have calluses at all, or a little when you get the callus where you write, just rub it in there. Get your cuticles, just anywhere you want to soften that up. And it's going to get it ready for that scrub that's coming next.
Okay.
Now you're going to leave this on because we're going to add the scrub on top of it. Okay, and that'll give a nice smooth barrier between your hand and the scrub while the scrub is working. So that's kind of nice. Okay, now this is the scrub. Let me get my bottle to work. It was a brand new bag when I pulled it out. Okay. So I kind of just, again, don't use much. This is why my products last a long time. If you want to add more because you've got a lot of callousing or rough spots, feel free. Do whatever feels good to you. But when you add that on top of the softener, do you feel the creaminess of that coming out? I am going to add a little more.
I forgot what this was like. Like I said, years ago, I did this. I was like,
I had it done too, but it's better when somebody do it for you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like going to get my nails done and having them rub my arms and all. But this is something you can be doing in between.
Yeah.
It's nice to kind of keep it conditioned, but still go get that manicure, right? Or get your nails done. I'm all about that. I know when they sit there and massage your hand, I'm like, oh.
Yes.
I get the sugar scrub when they do my feet. When they do my feet, I do the sugar scrub, my legs and everything.
Yes.
The chocolate raspberry body scrub.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, if you're gonna pay to do it, right?
Yeah. I went to sleep.
Now, when you're ready, when you feel like you've got the scrubbing, go ahead and go to your water source, rinse your hands off and dry them off.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn my water on here. And I want you to notice as you're washing your hands, how they feel.
Nice and soft.
Oh, yeah. And you haven't even put on the lotion yet.
Okay.
Right? And I love it because I think about, like, again, doing it on your feet. Can you just imagine the feel? And so amazing. So amazing.
So I generally do not like scrubs of any kind. Not usually. And I remember now why I like this. It's not like, you know how you get those in showers body scrubs that have the pumice is so large that you feel like you literally are gonna take a layer of skin off. You're not sure. Yeah. And then it's like one of those things where you're just like going like that on your skin and it doesn't feel good. So I stay away from those. But
the Dove body scrub, and that feels so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, if you find the right scrubs,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it makes all the difference.
Harsh or
Yeah.
anything like that. It's like, oh, but you feel the difference.
Yes, yes. Now, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and apply your lotion and do just a little bit in the beginning so
Yeah,
you
you
can
don't need a
see. Yeah, you don't need a lot.
Now Carter can hold my hand again. Anytime.
Oh, is he walking around? He walking around with Band-Aids on?
Listen, when your guys had something and yours, something's wrong.
Oh, no. Tell him he can thank me later.
I gotta let mine build up a sweat to soften, and then here, take my hand.
Oh,
So you can tell him he can thank me later. You know.
right. Say, honey, my hands are soft. It's date night. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm got it so soft. Here, you can take this pinky right here and hold
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to rough up the rest of the hand.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know how long this like Cinderella. I don't know how long this gonna last.
You will be okay for the night, I promise you. Well, so ladies, I mean, that's the hand treatment. And you can, like I said, you can do that on your feet. You can do it on your elbows if you wanted. Any areas where you have those rough patches. And if you want to use the scrub for your body because you just like that lighter exfoliation, you certainly can. We have a body scrub, but it is a little thicker because for the body, they think, oh, we need a little, you know. So if you like that lightness, throw it on the body. It won't hurt anything. So, okay. So now you can see our mask is drying, at least on me. So we're going to take it off. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take off our eye patches.
Well, Brandi, you might well pull hers off.
Yeah, mine should have just came off a long time ago.
It's all right. It's all right. So now you still have a little goo on your face. I don't want you to wipe it off. I want you to tap it in.
Okay.
Because those are those good minerals. And I even go into the lid a little bit. Just keep it away from the opening of the eye. But those are, you don't want to get rid of those. You paid good money for those. Let's tap those babies in.
I'm telling you, so the purpose of these is to try to get the under eye back, right?
Yes. Yeah, to get that.
Now, is it, because obviously you're not gonna get it on perfect every time.
Right.
So is the point, is the way that it's designed, so like I don't know if you're familiar with like how essential oils, there are some essential oils that you can use around your eye, not in your eye, but around your eye, and they kind of gravitate to where they need to go. Is that kind of what this would do if it's not directly on the under eye?
Yeah, it would do that. And then that's also why we want to tap too, though, because we can get in there a little closer to the eye and help it out. But yeah, I mean, it's going to gravitate up, but we want to tap that goodness in. And that's why I usually take it up into here and get that in there so that it still hits those areas. Because yeah, you're never going to get it just perfect on, you know, but if you tap it in, you're going to get it where you need it to go.
Okay.
Now with the mask, it's really cool. It's really easy to come off because we've cleaned out the pores, right? The last thing we want to do is sit there and scrub our faces to get the mask off, because then you're just irritating those oil glands. It's going to produce more oil, clog up those pores again, and we have to start all over. So we want to do this as gently and nicely as we can with our face. So I take my towel or my rag, I'm going to wet it, and then I'm just going to put it on my face and let the clay mask or the charcoal mask loosen. And then I'm going to show you how easy it comes off. So
do you soak it?
Yeah, I soak it.
Soak it? Okay, let me
see.
Because it's wet, but not soaked.
Look, I think she had to get up and move. I'm just watching you.
She's all, I'll do this later.
She had to move because I'm just watching to see what you do. So it's better to just like take a towel and put over instead of going over the water and then letting it.
Yeah, I mean, when you do, you could splash the water, but you're still going to have to take the product off. So you could wet it that way if you wanted to splash, but to me, that just gets it all over my eyes and everything, and I'm not going there. So it's however it's best for you, but when you wipe it away, you want it to be gentle. So if we tap it in, we're just going to push it so that it loosens that charcoal up. And then I want you to see how easy it's going to come off. And I'm not, yeah, it just nice and easy. And you want to use gentle hands. I always tell people when you're talking about your face, use gentle hands. You know, act like you're touching your baby, right? That sensitive skin, because this skin needs extra attention.
Right.
And we want to be gentle with it.
You know, back to the eye thing.
Yeah.
If can you sleep with those things on?
I wouldn't necessarily, I wouldn't recommend it because as you're sleeping, right, they're not going to stay in place. Like when you saw us touch them, they move. So if you're sleeping, you're going to have them all over the place. You're going to end up with one in your nose. I mean, I just wouldn't go there.
Yeah, I'm sure I would.
That being said, you could do the patching, take it off, tap that mineral in there. You don't have to wash that mineral off. So you could definitely do it right before bed and get those good nutrients there and then go to bed. Now, the purpose of it, though, is to help with the puffiness. So I might recommend morning is the best time. But if you're feeling like maybe you've got allergies or things like that, or you're just feeling really puffy and you want to get a better night's sleep, sure. You put them on and you don't have to wash the stuff off. But morning's probably the time.
How long should you leave them on to be walking around with them?
20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's how I started with the spoons, because my allergies would get so bad, and I would go in there and get the spoons and put them over my eyes because it kept the swelling down.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you get allergies, I don't know if you guys do, but I know here we get them a lot. You could put it like right here, you know, to help with that. If you get the puffy up at the top, you could put it right here. Just don't make sure it doesn't get inside the eye, but you could put it right there if you needed to.
Okay.
I'm making sure I got all the mask off because I always miss a spot. Okay. And that's really it, ladies. That's that extra little pampering that you can do for yourself. Twice a week, maybe. And that's just really going to make a difference in your overall routine. Again, we're always adding that with a cleanser and a moisturizer, but this is just a way to treat yourself to a spa experience at home.
How long should you, how many times should you do the hands?
It's totally up to your preference and your hands condition. So I tend to do them once or twice a week for me. But if you've got really rough hands or you really work with your hands a lot, do them more often. It's not going to hurt you. The exfoliant, as you guys saw, was pretty light. So as long as you're not irritating your hands with the exfoliant, you could do it every day if you want. But I tend to do it twice a week just to kind of keep my hands conditioned, and then lotion as needed throughout the week.
I'll do it on date nights.
There you go. See, you can put your puppy.
You may as well.
Do your hands, do your feet. You're ready to go.
And since you work from home, you can start, you know, or like put the eye patches on while you're working at it. Yep. Nobody's
get your eye patches. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in those hands, the eye patches, and if you can get those brushes.
Okay, we definitely can. So what I'll do, if you want, Yolanda, if you don't mind sharing either an email or a text number with Brandi to give to me so that we can communicate.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then we'll communicate with that and get that all settled for you. But I just appreciate you guys coming. How do you, well, you don't, Yolanda didn't do your face, but how do your hands feel, Yolanda?
Oh, my hands, please.
Now, I wanted to show you guys something before I almost forgot. I am having a special little, it's called a satin collection. I'm doing it more for the holidays as gifts, but if you want to buy yourself a gift, you can too. But I wanted to show it to you guys just because it's like the Cadillac of the satin hands, body, lips collection. So I wanted to show it to you to see the possibilities. So I'm going to try to screen share, but it never goes well for me. So let's try.
I've tried the lip one before and it was nice and I like it, but I had an irritation from it.
Oh no. Okay.
I loved it. My lips was so smooth and it was just so nice because it's the scrub for the lips, but I had an irritation afterwards.
Oh no. Okay. And how long ago was that? Was it?
It's some time ago. It's been some time ago.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I always recommend if it's been more than 10 years for any certain product, maybe give it another try. If you know someone who has one, borrow theirs or whatever, because they're always reformulating. I think in the 20 years I've been with Mary Kay, they've redone our skincare 5 times. I mean, they're always reformulating. So just, if it's been a while, maybe borrow somebody's that you know has one and test it out. I wish we had samples, because I was hoping to do a lip sample for you guys, but we just didn't have them. But always double check that and see if they've reformulated, because it's always, they're always changing things. So, so this is kind of what I'm doing for the holidays, but again, it's totally could be for whatever people want. But it's actually this roll-up bag here that you got. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's, you get a roll-up bag, which is great. You can use it for cosmetics. You can use it for skincare. You can use it for whatever you want. Take it on travel with you, all of that good stuff. So in this, they've got a satin lips set, a satin hands, and a satin body, all in here. And so the idea is that you love someone from the top of their head to the bottom of their toes, because they can take care of the whole body. And it comes with the roll-up bag, all 3 of those sets. And then as an added bonus for me, I'm throwing in a free $50 gift certificate to be redeemed by the person for any product they want, so they can fill up the rest of the bag. And so all of this is for a set of $147. If it ever interests you, I just like you to know about it. If you want it as a gift for somebody, then it's probably going to take me a couple weeks, because I'll personalize it. I'll put the little tags on there. You know, I'll have their name will be on it, all that kind of stuff. So
when did this go into effect?
It can go into effect now. If you want it for the holidays, I would recommend going ahead and ordering it anytime soon, because by the time I get it and then put it all together, it's probably, and get it back out to you, probably going to be about a 3 weeks turnaround. And I don't want you to be like Christmas Day going, where is it? So you can get this anytime. And I can put it together for you. I just order the pieces, I put it together, I make it pretty, and then I send it to you. And I can either wrap it or put a bow on it or whatever you guys want. So it's just a nice little holiday gift for people who don't really, it's hard to buy somebody skincare or makeup because you don't know what they like. But this is something that's pretty universal. And so we try to do that. So, and this should be in your packets as well. I try to include this flyer for you guys. So if you feel like you're interested in that, just let me know.
And that's the kit closed up down at the bottom. What is that at the bottom?
So at the bottom, that's the bag. Let me see if I can make it bigger.
Oh, wow.
So that's the bag all rolled up with all of those products in it, and it's Velcro. So these little bags actually can be pulled out, and you can carry just the little piece, or you can roll it up into one big bag. So it's really versatile. I was trying to see if I had one real close. Hold on just a sec.
Okay.
But it is neat.
Yeah.
I like those kind of things because I have
little coins and see what I got because I want the whole bag.
Well, and I always, if you guys ever have trouble where you want to get something special, but you know, funds are tight or whatever, I can always work it out with you. I do layaway plans. I do all sorts of fun stuff. So I have my bag. Let me show you. Okay. So this is what the bag is. The design is different now, but this is the idea of it. So it rolls out. And then these little pockets come off.
Oh.
So you can either grab something and take it with you, or if you're traveling, you can roll all your cosmetics, everything up. And then the cool thing is it's got a little hanger. So you can put it on the shower or the door handle or whatever you need.
So do you do anything like any packages like satin hands? I'll try the lip and the eye cream, the eye patch.
I can pretty make a package out of anything.
Yeah, I'm looking at something like that.
Okay. Now, are you looking about like to have it in a bag like this as well?
Well, how much more would it be if I got it in the bag like that?
Well, so this bag is $35, but if we do a bundle set, I can probably work out at a good price for you. So I just kind of need to know what you want, and then we can get a good price.
That's pretty much like if I can get the bag and then the hands, the stuff for the hands. I'll try the lip balm.
Okay.
And I want the eye.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need the brushes.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay. So I'll put something together for you. Now, just the lip balm, or did you want to try the scrub again?
Yeah, I want to try the scrub. Yeah.
Okay. And remember, like I said, if it still irritates, just let me know and we'll send it back. So no problem.
Okay.
Okay, I will put something together for you for that, Yolanda, and then I'll get you a pretty price.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try this tonight. Now, if I wake up like this,
Right. Oh, I missed
so send me your, definitely have Brandi send me your number and
I did.
Okay, perfect.
I did.
Did you send it to me? Okay, perfect.
Well, I forwarded her
Her contact card?
through Messenger, so you should be able to get it.
Perfect. I see it now.
I got a Chicago telephone number.
I sent it through Messenger, so
Perfect. That's perfect. So just Yolanda, be on the watch for me from for Messenger then. Because we're not friends, it may go to your Messenger request. So just kind of watch for me.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll set something up for you, and then I'll send you like a total, and we'll work it out. Okay. And if you tell me a budget, I probably can make it work. So and then so that's it, ladies. I just appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
Of course, if you have any questions, if the other ladies are watching on a recording, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and have a great Saturday.
All right. Thank you so much.
Ladies, have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Nice to meet you, Yolanda.
You too, darling.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.